Very strange Halloween costume that appeared during Trump's Halloween party. It's a McDonald's sign saying billions and billions served, with a child in a stroller, and the sign says order here right above it. That's really strange, don't you think? But yeah, Daddy Trump decided to throw an extravagant Halloween party instead of just reopening the government and paying the government officials that haven't been paid for over a month. He decided to throw a Halloween party with some strange symbolism sprinkled in there. The M in the McDonald's logo is from a black magic book. It's a sigil. And Ronald McDonald himself looks like an absolute weirdo. Look at all that red stuff around his face. Oh, but he's just a clown. Well, have you seen Castaway? Have you seen the hoodie that Ellen DeGeneres was wearing? That Jay-Z was wearing? That thing right there? That weird face? Do you know what that means? Yeah. So they found remains of human teeth in McDonald's food before. But let's just continue to eat that garbage. Entertainment only. They definitely do not put human meat in McDonald's.
So there's a theory going around that Americans are experiencing zoochosis.
Why is everything so boring right now? Like, I am so bored with everything.
People have been saying that it feels like the world that we once knew just vanished. It's like we went to sleep and woke up one day and nothing was the same.
Everything just feels empty. You wake up, you do the same stuff for the most part, and then when you do things that are supposed to be fun, it doesn't hit the same way like it used to.
And life ain't just life no more, man. This dry.
Humans are experiencing zoochosis. I 100% believe that. So zoochosis is basically a form of mental illness that animals get from being in a zoo, from having a repetitive lifestyle that is not natural to them. The government can solve hunger by simply planting fruit trees on the streets, but they refuse to do that because they engineer homelessness to teach you what happens if you fall out of line.
For example, there are a lot of people right now who are talking like this.
You realize everything is fake, from the TV to the politicians to the jobs to the money to the power to the government to literally everything that's out there. It's all fake, and it's all a system rigged against us, and it's all fake. The medicine, the agriculture, the school system, literally everything is all fake.
Hell, even this reality has completely changed in some way, shape, or form. It's like the planet had hit pause, and when it restarted, everything had been switched. And nobody can really put into words what's happened or what is currently happening. So I'm gonna let this guy over here explain what he feels like is going on.
But I see where a lot of people have been talking about the same topic, about how their life, this is what they're saying in the comment section, that their life doesn't feel the same to them anymore. Kind of like they're half in this world and half out of this world. And I just want you guys to know, for the ones that feel that way, that you're not alone, because I feel that way every single day. Every single day, I no longer feel like the person I once was. And it's almost like I don't even recognize life anymore. I mean, here I've been on this planet for 54 years, but this world feels so foreign to me. And ever since COVID, it seemed like we went through some kind of like time shift, and it just seems like everything is happening so much faster now. I know that things go faster as you get older. I understand that, but I'm not talking about that kind of thing. It seems like everything is in like extreme fast forward. The days fly by. There just seems like there isn't enough time to even get 2 things done in a day. 2 things before it's time to go to bed. It's like, Jesus, I didn't even have time to do 2 things. I have been trying to convey in a video what I'm talking about, and I'm not able to do it, you guys. I'm just not able to put my finger on it. How in the hell would we go from what we remember the world being like to this?
Another girlfriend, she's trying to call his agent, but we're trying to get him to call him first, but she's saying he is armed and has a history of mental illness, and her quote was, "He will end it all."
Good copy. You probably ran back to the car to get the gun.
If she calls him, we'll let you know.
Good copy. Alright, y'all do me a favor. Everybody stay with the buddy. Don't go looking alone. This guy is armed.
President, they just received a text from him, a group text from him saying goodbye. They're concerned for his welfare. They do not have a key to the apartment.
David 7, I copy. I advised on this call. We were just out there. There's nobody at the apartment. All contact from my phone.
We have a lieutenant calling in from Plano advising that the NFL is calling Plano PD and the subject is texting his family goodbye.
EPS 111. There's a porta potty on the south side of that building. 40, we got eyes on it. That's pretty much right exactly where 118 drew the circle. Y'all see a heat from that?
Yeah, 111, we got good eyes on. Looks like the door's open. Red liquid coming out from it. We just want to go ahead and work this safely before we have any officers approach. So let's just let's get an arrest team and kind of go through this safely and tactically. I believe we got eyes on a drone right there. Still got eyes on the target inside that porta potty.
We're pushing the drone there now.
Got a good copy. Just on our last orbit, we didn't see any movement. Still got that heat signature. Looks like it's curled up at the bottom of that porta potty. With the stream of blood coming from the porta potty.
Yeah, that's a 10-4. He's going to be laying on his side, facing inward, and quite a bit of blood coming out.
Ever follow the news and politics, you will realize it seems like shit is getting worse every day. Trump administration will reduce traffic at 40 airports starting Friday. So if you booked any tickets to fly, good luck. This video is about to get a little dark and a little deep. Stay with me. I find it real strange that this article just came out right after the UPS train had that big ass explosion that killed 11 people. Or how about United Airlines just had a bomb threat? Then they gonna reduce 40 airports in the States. Anytime I hear stories like this, I think about this man when he said he's gonna create the Golden Dome. This is a very dangerous world and we're going to protect our citizens like never before. When I hear about this dome, make me think about the TV show Under the Dome. You ever seen this before? If not, check it out. Then this shit will make more sense. I'm starting to believe that they don't want us to leave the United States. But once again, if you've been following the news and the politics, it keeps getting deeper. Now they are trying to tell people that you're going to need your ID to buy groceries and gas. I'm not making this shit up. Why do we need our IDs to buy grocery or gas? I keep telling people over and over, this right here is just a test. In fact, we've been getting tested our whole life. Why do you think it would change? We only have about 2 months left before the snake year is over with. I don't think people really realize how serious this is. We are about to lose all of our rights. I will not be surprised if people start having curfews. You ever ask yourself why they always test us? School tests, driver tests, a job test. Every time you gotta go and vote, it's like a test because you gotta pick A or B. The reason why they are always testing us is really simple. The Matrix ain't shit but a laboratory. You know how you get rats, monkeys, and you put them in labs and you run tests on them? They look at us like we are the rats being tested. The Matrix is a maze. Pretty soon we will lose all of our rights because we don't understand what's wrong and what's right. Pay attention to the language.
I better stay off them damn planes. Talking about you going away for the holiday. You do know the government has been shut down for 37 days. And these people that work in those airports are not getting paid. Let me say that to you again. The people that work in the airports, government workers, are not getting paid. So how motivated do you think they are about getting you to your destination safely if they're not bringing in any money? From the end of last year to this point right now, how many plane accidents have you seen? And then when you answer that, I need you to answer this. How would you feel if you had to go to a job and you're not getting paid for your job? And truth of the matter, they are about to start closing airports anyway. So that holiday trip that you thought you was going to take, you're not going to be able to take. And if you do plan on traveling, you should be careful which airport you go to. Go to the National Airspace System Status website, and you see what airports you need to be flying from, and you see what airports you don't need to be flying from. You seen how they had all those delays in Houston? You seen how JFK Airport was looking? And then Newark, and then LaGuardia, and then Dallas, Orlando, Chicago, Denver, all having problems. And that's just a few places that you can look up and see that it's a problem with flying from. Those are major places. Sit your ass down.
Stop touching the car, leave me alone. Look what they're doing, he's sneezing. Stop. That's fine. Back up. This is my wife. She's having a seizure. They're trying to rip the baby out of her hand. He's having a seizure. Back up. Pittsburgh, Massachusetts. This is what's going on this morning. Stop yelling at her. Stop yelling at her because you feel insecure.
This is a big deal. This was designed. You think Chick-fil-A is designed for addiction? This was highly intentional. Phone in its settings tells you how far it has to be off of your body to prevent cancer. It tells you if you go to your settings to general, you scroll all the way down to legal and regulatory. Who knew this was in the bowels? Do you see it? I'm in it. Legal and regulatory, click it. The very bottom one says RF exposure. That stands for radio frequency exposure. And then it tells you, mine is on the second paragraph. This must be 5 millimeter separation off of your body. It's about a pencil eraser. So they're covered when you get brain cancer because you put your phone to your head.
I always speak on speakerphone.
You bet you do. Distance is your friend with radio frequency, with electromagnetic fields. But they just came out with a study. It just literally, the further this is away from you, the better. We're seeing a higher rate of testicular cancer on young men because they put their phone. Get your phone out of your pocket. Get it away from your testicles.
That's crazy.
Yes. So back when these were smaller and women put them in their breast, we saw breast cancers the shape of that lithium battery in there. This is radioactive. So you get it off your person. You speak on speakerphone with it, right? You don't put it up your head. You for sure don't have it on your head driving down a road in a metal tube where it's having to work super hard to find a cell signal.
Wow.
So it's putting out more electromagnetic.
Like billionaire dudes, they're on a whole different level. They're hunting all kind of stuff. There's even like stories of like billionaires hunting people.
There's the island story.
Yeah. They'll hire homeless people or different people from all around the world who need money. And like, hey, you survive, you get $100,000.
Squid Games?
Yeah. You don't think they do that?
I do think
For sure.
For sure, they have
These
to.
people have a bloodlust. Okay, I've conquered the earth. What else can I conquer?
Right.
People. There's many stories of that, like where they're just picking people up, people disappearing.
There are a lot of people are disappearing.
A lot.
Haven't met somebody that I know disappear yet.
Let's never hope that happens.
Yeah.
Because like we have the most missing people and kids more than anybody else.
Yeah,
that's
which
weird.
is crazy.
United States?
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You know how many kids went missing during the Biden administration? 400,000 in 1 year. What do you think the immigration was really about? Because you got all these people undocumented coming over for what? Oh, okay, let's let them all in. Unaccounted for. So we can have them do what? Slave labor, we can traffic them, we can do whatever we want. And nobody's looking for them. Who's looking for them?
Oh man, do you know anything?
You will not believe what is happening in the United Kingdom right now. And I'm not talking about this protest. Yeah, there's a big protest. People are saying no to digital ID. But quietly, many different banking institutions in the United Kingdom just added a particular feature onto their app. And you will be absolutely shocked because people called this, oh, no big deal, a few decades ago, and now it's happening. Check this out. As of today, a United Kingdom bank starts monitoring carbon footprint of what you buy. NatWest has updated their banking app, so it will now monitor your carbon footprint based upon what you purchase. This will soon be tagged to your digital ID, no doubt. So check this out. Fun and leisure, 244 kilograms of CO2 emissions. They're calculating your emissions. And right now it's just like a fun thing for people to track, like how much did I emit? But eventually it will be, excuse me, you have reached your daily quota. And you don't want to emit any more carbon than this because then we will freeze your account or something. Now I know it's right now this is happening all the way in the UK. It's not here yet, so everything's chill. But I can tell you, it all becomes first voluntary. Right now, they're launching digital ID throughout many different states. And right now, it is literally voluntary. But I can tell you, once 60, 70, 80% of people have voluntarily got the digital ID because there's some convenience or maybe there's a fee, like a discount you get if you have a digital ID. Eventually, once the percentage is high enough, it will become, hey, you have until this and this date to get a digital ID. This is the whole plan. It's a slow roll. We need to say no to this because otherwise we have some very unfortunate situations coming around the future. Comment your thoughts below and follow for more.
Through the rubble once again, we need to ask the real questions. Are these storms actually natural, or are they being used as opportunities to reshape the country into something absolutely new? You know, a controlled, digitalized, smart society built on the ruins of the old one. Because nature might take lives, but greed takes land. And what they're rebuilding after this disaster, that is where the truth will really hide. But obviously, once again, beautiful people, for the Century Reason TikTok, this was just for entertainment, and I am just as fictional as these storms, baby.